Hi, this is room 112. It is day 12, and just wanted to say we're here. We're going to continue to be here, and everything's okay. You might notice, hey, there's no flag over there. Well, remember it was torn and kind of looking kind of bad. So I ordered a new flag, and by day 16, you will see a surprise. You'll see a new flag up there, a little bit of history to talk to you about it, and it's kind of exciting. But let's go on for today. It's an exciting lesson. And our hint for today's lesson is in the fact that I said it is day 12. Dogs are barking. It's a nice day outside. And let's see what we have to learn about today. I have to be careful. I have a letter for the mailman to go out. So we'll see. The mailman hasn't come yet. All right. So let's talk about our lesson for day 12. It's about lunchtime. And, let's see, day 12, and I have an egg container on my desk. I wonder what that means. Well, what I think it means is that is what our topic of today's discussion. 12 eggs, a dozen. We are going to talk about the concept of dozen. And the first thing I thought of is what comes in a dozen? Eggs come in a dozen, flowers come in a dozen. Donuts come in a dozen. Ribs come in a dozen. And if you take here and just fill your side, we have a dozen. The average adult has 12 ribs. If I go inside my refrigerator, and I say, wait, there's a pop can right here. Yes, soda pop comes in a dozen. So pop comes in a dozen. Face cards like King, Queen, Jack. There's a dozen face cards in a deck. Of course, it's sunny now, but the 12 days of Christmas. And if you were bowling, there are 12 strikes in a perfect game. And of course, 12 months of the year. Also, there's 12 signs in the zodiac. Jacob had 12 sons. Jesus had 12 disciples. Moses led the 12 tribes out of Egypt, and 12 men have walked on the moon. So those are all 12. Why 12? Because, the other thing is pencils and cups disposable cups come in 12. And our reason why they come in 12 is because they can be evenly divided. Half of 12 is 6. Thirds or fourths. So it could be easily divided. Now, my friend Mr. Schroeder and Mr. Najum and Mr. Cook and all the other 6th grade teachers said, whoa, wait a second. You are not just talking math here. You're also talking ancient world history. The ancient Mesopotamians first started using 12. And that's because if you look at your finger, you have 12 joints in there. Well, you have 3 joints on each finger. Right here, that upper part right there, the middle part where your knuckle, and right down here. So if you count on one hand, you can have 12 digits. We talked about a year has 12 months. If you take 12 times 12, which is 144, you would get a gross. And 12 dozen are in a gross. Now, I have a note here. What about a baker's dozen? What is a baker's dozen? And that comes with the concept of 13. If you ask for a baker's dozen, that's 13. And what happened was back in the ancient times, if you cheated somebody, you would get your hand lopped off. They would just chop off your hand. So rather than say, oh my gosh, I don't want to get my hand chopped off, they would throw in an extra cookie or an extra roll. And that's how you get the concept of a baker's dozen. And I don't know if we really even have a baker's dozen anymore, but old school people would say, I want a baker. They would throw a baker's dozen in there. The other things to talk about is that there's 12 inches in a foot, and there's 12 hours on the face of a clock. Now I'm going to show my clock up here, showing what time I'm actually taping this. But if you look at the numbers, there's actually 12 hours on the face of a clock. And if you look, real quick, I'm trying not to get the glare. If you look at the number 12, it is XII. So that's 12 there. But there's 12 hours on the face of a clock. Okay, so we talked about that. Oh, the English teachers are feeling a little left out. They say, why aren't you teaching English? Well, here's a little concept for them. 12 is the largest number that has just one syllable. 12, just one syllable, 12. If you get to 13, you get two syllables. So 12, 100, 1,000, they all have two syllables. But 12 is the largest number that just has one syllable. So that's just kind of a little tidbit to have. I was thinking eggs. All right, how could I eat the eggs? Well, I could have, oh, wait a second, that could be our homework today. What are some ways that you can eat eggs? Now, some people are like, I really don't care for eggs. How about some 12 of your favorite kind of cookies? Everybody loves cookies. So let's think of your 12 favorite kinds of cookies. My friend Eddie would say, oh, I love Rachel's chocolate chip cookies and her oatmeal raisin cookies. So right, there's two already. So think of some more type of cookies. And is that time of the year, how are some neat ways to eat eggs? So that could be kind of an extra credit. Ways to eat eggs and your regular assignment of 12 favorite cookies. I'm thinking right now, I'm like, and my dad always likes a fried egg sandwich. And I'm thinking that would be a nice way to have lunch, a nice fried egg sandwich with just a tad bit of hot sauce. My dad didn't put hot sauce on it, he put ketchup on it. But still, fried egg sandwich is a neat little lunch thing. So I hope you have a good day. As you see, my wife is still making masks, but more importantly, our sons are still there, we're here, and everything's going to be okay. Take care and have a good day, and know that we're caring about you, we're thinking about you, and we're here. Have a good day.